my people? Can I get a hello? This your boy Seek, representing the Hello Effect podcast, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, also DigiWax Media. We outside. The only place to be on a Wednesday is New Music Wednesdays. Like, if you trying to be seen and heard and you ain't come here yet, what's your problem? Without further ado, I'm allow my special guest to introduce yourself to the people. Let them know your name, where you from, and what you do.
You know what it is? It's your boy DJ Allstar, representing Long Island, in Connecticut now.
Okay.
But everybody knows me from Long Island. Been there, born and raised. Yep. And I'm a DJ for Ruff Ryders, formerly a Desert Storm Radio. Graph Store DJ.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Long Island. I rock with a bunch of artists out there that been on my platform. You know what I mean? Dre Static, Pillsbury. You know what I mean? Shout out to them.
Okay.
All right. So, how did you get into DJing?
I used to I was one of them dudes. I had like all those CDs. I had like 5 booked as a CD.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So everybody used to come over to the crib. I used to just play music, in my basement, just right after CD player.
Yeah.
And then I actually was like, yo, I'm gonna start. I like this. I'm gonna start DJing a little bit. I went to Radio Shack and got like this.
Damn, you taking it back.
Turntable. You touch it, it just messes up. You know what I mean? But I started with that, and then luckily I was able to get into techniques. I still was able to use records. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, would you say that's something that you very passionate about, or is this something that is a hobby? You know what I mean?
Nah. DJing is like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's officially my passion. So.
Like, how would you know that though? Was it like you going off of the feeling from others? Cause like when people doing a service like DJing or rapping, they look for the crowd. Like, you know what I mean? So was it that
it's the adrenaline you get from DJing. It's like I can't sing or rap, so I can use other people's stuff, what I mean, to entertain the crowd. But it's amazing though, I did like Mohegan Sun, like arenas, and just to hear everything. How people are yelling and screaming and singing the song. You turn the volume off and you hear them still singing. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, so how do you feel about the younger artists? Are you into like discovering new music as a DJ, or you pretty much a DJ that like to get like booked at clubs so you could play like mainstream records?
Yeah. So I mean, that was the biggest thing for me. The clubs. I was running around the clubs. I was booked 6 nights out of the week. But then getting more focused in with artists, and now I'm like, I work with Party Worldwide, where we're bringing a lot of celebrities all around. Like, we bring them to Costa Rica. Anytime they're flying into the city, something like that, where we usually bring them to the clubs. So I like to work with artists. I like to work with up and coming artists. So.
All right, that's what's up. So, what's your job? How would you define a job for a DJ? Because everybody define that different. You know what I mean? Some people just think, yo, I just got to play a record. You know what I mean? Some people just, want to talk on records. What's a DJ job?
Yeah, a main DJ's job is to control the crowd. You know what I mean? You have to be the MC. You also have to be able to rock the crowd just with the music without even being on a microphone, That's the biggest part. It really has nothing to do. It's not about talking over records, nothing like that. It's about rocking the crowd and keeping them moving for the whole night, from the beginning to the end.
All right, so have you ever came into a situation where you feel like when you first came, the crowd wasn't, really rocking with it? And what you do? Like, do you do any adjustments? Like, how does that work? Because I'm not a DJ. I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts is reading the crowd, because you can be in a party of a bunch of people and throw on one of the hottest records and it's still not even moving. So you got to know how to officially play it and when to play it.
Damn.
But yeah, there was times I come in and even another DJ was on, it wasn't even rocking like that, and you got to get them rocking, So there's a formula, a DJ formula, like seriously, that a lot of DJs don't know, because they think they can just pick up a laptop and throw on a song and think they're a DJ now.
Nah, that's
I'm seasoned. I've been doing this.
All right, so how far do you want to take your career, though? You know what I mean? Because we got big DJs that did albums, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like DJ Khaled, he always do projects with different artists. Like, tell us about your journey as a DJ. How far you want to go? Like, what's your ceiling, if you have one?
It's funny because that really is the bar. Every DJ is looking at Khaled. You know what I'm saying? So I always picture myself doing the same thing, working with artists, producing music. Not even officially like making the music, but being with producers and putting out an album with, celebrity artists and stuff like that. So that's what I see myself, especially on the radio. I mean, I've done the radio and everything for a while, but the ultimate goal, be able to produce and all that stuff.
All right, so how do you feel about hip-hop in 2025? Because I feel like being a DJ, you got to have a great ear. You know what I mean? You got to be tapped in, because that's how we get the music out here
Yeah.
from the DJs. So how do you feel about hip hop in 2025?
It's rough right now with the music because every DJ would tell you it's like we don't want to play what's out right now. You know?
Why is that though? Like why?
It's just
Personal choice. You ain't rocking with it.
it's like there's a lot of younger music that's out.
Yeah.
A lot of the drill music, stuff like that. Just some I really like.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
But for the most part, just when you're DJing the spots and you're playing that stuff, it's just boring to me. You know, everybody just be standing around and everything. I'd rather do older parties. to tell you the
Yeah,
truth,
then
man.
I kind of feel like too, if you in that type of environment as a DJ, it's kind of like an unsafe environment. Like, you know what I mean? Because like when you playing them type of records and them type of, it's usually them type of clubs
Yup.
that's deep in the hood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get up out of here, can you give like words of encouragement to somebody that's probably younger than you that's trying to do what you do? Like far as like DJing, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't like an easy path, or if it was easy for you, I'm pretty sure for the next person it's not easy. So
Well, I'm gonna tell you, any up and coming DJ, you know, not to have to go through the whole, 10 years of trying to, get seen and all that stuff. It really is about networking. It's a business, at the end of the day. Just like anything else, you got to be out and about. You got to be meeting people, talking to artists, talking to other DJs, and just be there. That's it. Get your name out there, get connections, and start DJing in the clubs.
all right, so if anybody want to follow you and support you, I did drop your social media handles where they can follow and support you.
Instagram, that's always the biggest thing. Instagram is DJ Allstar. I got the official name, just DJ Allstar. And I have my website, officialdjallstar.com. So
Any other things than DJ that you doing? You got any businesses other than DJ?
other than DJing?
Yeah.
Specifically with music or just?
No, without music, there's anything that's going on in your life. You know what I mean?
Nah, so one of the biggest things for me, I own a painting company. My
Okay.
dad owned a painting company forever, and I always worked with him. So that was one of the hardest things for me, going back and forth between Long Island to the city.
Yeah.
I'm getting home at 5 in the morning, getting right back up at 7 to go work with my dad.
Yeah, damn.
So yeah, I got I'm starting up DJ Talk with All Stars. It's gonna be just a sit down conversation with DJs. So that's gonna be a bigger business for me, an official studio and everything. So
All right, so look out to that. You know what I mean? Make sure, you tab it. Once again, it's your boy Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect Podcast, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, also DigiWax Media. We outside, New Music Wednesday. Don't miss this interview. Hello.
yeah.